Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial, guys, on a 5-in-1 mega farm system that's fully automatic, and it works for 1.18 and 19. Now, with this farm, guys, you're going to be getting kelp, bamboo, melon, pumpkin, and sugarcane all at the same time. Now, what I wanted to do, guys, is really take this to a whole different level. Not only make this look amazing, but be super efficient in the sense that the second one pops up, guys, it is taken care of instead of activating the whole machine. Plus, you can literally expand this to any size you want horizontally. See? So you can make this as long as you want. The choice is yours. Now in the back here, guys, we also have a awesome sorting system that sorts all of it out, and a second floor here, which is completely optional. Now in this mechanical room, we got some pretty cool stuff. The second you walk back here, right, you have a water elevator that's going to lead to that second floor, which we'll get to that later. But back here, guys, we also have an overflow protection. So once you fill up all your chests, hoppers, and everything, instead of it flowing backwards and kind of jamming the whole system up, it actually is going to fall right here and get destroyed, because at this point, guys, you have so much items, you just got to get rid of some. Now, like I was saying earlier, guys, about the second floor, what we have here is a simple water elevator. It's going to send you to the second floor, and this is completely optional, guys, but you could really create whatever you want up here and really add more to this whole design experience. Now, on top of that, guys, like I was saying, this actually sorts out every single item in this farm. So you don't have to do no work, and the cool thing about this, guys, is it works 24/7 with no headache. Now say for example you took some items out but you want to put it right back, you just dump it right into that chest, and those items are going to go right back to where you took it from. Now at this point, guys, let's jump right into the build. Now before you start, guys, just bear in mind it's going to be like one slice of the farm is one module, so you can make this either 20, 30, 100 modules is your choice, but just simply multiply it by that amount. Now pause the video, guys. This is the layout you're going to need. Now, I'm going to explain more in detail what this layout kind of looks like. Now right here in the front, guys, that white area is where the modules will be at. So in this case, we're going to build 11 modules with one space in the front. In the back here, we need 3 spacing here between that and the storage area, which is 12 by 12. Now at this point, guys, we're going to start with our first module, which is the pumpkin and melon farm. So right now you're going to add a row of blocks right across. Then you're going to add some repeaters right in front going forward. And right behind the guys, you're going to break all these row blocks from that point all the way to the back. Fantastic. Then you're going to add a redstone torch on top of each block, and a block on top of each redstone torch. Then you're going to add a row of redstone torches right in front. Now you're going to get your sticky pistons, place it right in front of each redstone torch. Now, once you've done that, guys, you're going to go right underneath. Just break one block to get here. And at this point, just place a sticky piston facing downwards right underneath. Now, right now, guys, you're going to add 2 blocks in front. Break the first one. Add a row of temporary blocks parallel to the pistons. And that's where you're going to place your observer blocks. Then you're going to break those temporary blocks that you don't need. Make sure the face is facing the front part like so. Now, there's actually 2 ways to do this. Style 1, we're going to use a redstone block, and we're going to place it right there. Now, just to explain exactly how this works, guys, the second the observer picks up a block, it activates the bottom piston, picking up that redstone block, which in turn activates the repeater, activates the redstone torches, and then hence acts the pistons, or both pistons, all over again. You see? Causing this back and forth reaction. Now, style 2, guys, you can use an actual target block instead of a redstone block. Just make sure you add some redstone dust behind it, and you got to make sure that redstone dust is activated at all times. So just add a lever, guys, and you're good to go, and you're going to get the same exact effect. So you really have 2 different styles to create this. See? There's a really new, different way of really creating a nice, cool pumpkin and melon farm. Now, all you have to do, guys, is simply repeat what we just created on this side, a complete mirror image. So pause the video at this point if you need to, and just replicate exactly what we did. Now once we've done that, guys, we should have this really cool symmetrical layout. Back here in the bottom, guys, add a straight row of hoppers going forward and here as well. Now you're going to place a block right across on top of the redstone dust and in front of those hoppers. See? We want to cover all this up. Now pick any side, guys. You just got to do this once. You're going to count 4 blocks, and on the 5th block, you're going to add a stair right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th one, just add a stair. Now, before you go any further, guys, make sure you add a straight row of dirt or grass, whatever you want to use. They're both the same. And you're going to fill up those stairs with 1 bucket of water. See, now you don't mess up your redstone. Everything is safe. And you're going to cover this entire section up, guys, with dirt or grass. Now, if that repeater is on 2 ticks or higher, and you come across this problem, just a quick fix. If that happens, it's not that it's broken, is that your timing on the repeater is completely off. So you're going to make sure that's on 1 tick, and then it should fix itself. See? All happy faces. Now, we're going to start working now on the Sugarcane Farm. Now, to do that, guys, on top of that stair, the top of that redstone torch, you're going to add a stair curved, wrap it to the other side, and then curve this stair as well. So you should have this kind of elongated, looks like kind of like a couch. And in front of those stairs, you're going to add a row of dirt blocks or grass, whatever you want to use. Fantastic. And you're going to repeat that on this side as well. So right on top of those stairs, add a stair sideways, then curve it to the other side, and then curve it right here as well. Now once you add your dirt block, guys, you're going to fill those stairs up, each one with a bucket of water. Perfect. And you're going to fill this up too with a bucket of water, guys. Trust me, the good thing is you only have to do this with the sugarcane, so you only do it once. Now, once you've done that, guys, you're going to place a block right over here and 1 upwards, just temporary. And then you're going to add a hopper going towards that direction and a hopper line going all towards that direction. So add a block here. Let's bring it a little further back by 1 block. And place a hopper line going all towards that direction, guys. Now, once you've done that, you're going to place a block on top of each stair. And you're going to place a regular piston going forward. And do the same exact thing on the opposite, well, on the other side. Add your block with a row of pistons like so. Now, once you've done that, guys, you're going to place a note block right on top of the regular piston. And place some note blocks here as well. Then you're going to place your observer block on the side of the note block so that the activation part is facing up. See? So you want the face part of it to be facing downwards and the activation part to be facing upwards. And on top of that, you're going to add a regular sticky piston, guys. And all you have to do is add a redstone block. And that's going to cause the whole thing to activate. Fantastic. And just simply repeat the same thing on this side as well. Now what's happening here, guys, is that the note block is actually updating the piston from the redstone block, which is 1 block away, causing that activation. Now right behind those sticky pistons, guys, are going to add a row of dirt, because now we're going to start doing the bamboo farm, which is very similar to this without the stairs. So once again, you're going to add your blocks right on top of those pistons, add some regular pistons right on top of those blocks. Do the same exact thing here. Add a row of blocks right on top of those sticky pistons and add a straight row of regular pistons like so with your note blocks right above it. And your note blocks on top of here as well. Then add your observer blocks again right on the side of it with your sticky pistons on top. And don't forget to add your redstone blocks. And it's really that simple. And of course, guys, whatever you do on one side, you're going to replicate that on the other side. So let's get our hopper lines ready. We're going to add a block here and here and here. Break those two. Add a hopper going forward. That's going to be, remember, all these hoppers are leading straight to the back. So don't get it confused with the direction. Now, at this point, guys, add a few more blocks right here. And you're going to create another hopper line from that point going towards that direction straight to the back. Perfect. Now we're going to start working on the Kelp Farm, guys, the last farm in the system. Now add a dirt block right on top of each sticky piston and a block right in front of it. And do the same exact thing over here as well. Now guys, if you want to be a little more creative, you can actually use some upside down stairs to really just make it pop out more. Now once you've done that, right over here in the back end, you're going to add 2 blocks and 2 hopper lines going towards that direction. One here and one here as well. Now starting from here, guys, you're going to add 2 rows of blocks. Fantastic. Then you're going to add some regular pistons. Now once you've done that, you're going to add observer blocks on top of those with the activation on the back end. And parallel to the piston, guys, you're going to add a note block right behind it and a regular block on top of it. Then you're going to simply replicate this on the other side as well. See what's happening here, guys? So every time the observer picks it up, it just simply activates that 1 row of pistons, or that 1 piston to be more exact. So it doesn't activate the entire row. Sorry. All right, now that you got that all replicated, guys, simply add a block right here. And right on top, guys, you're going to add a fence gate like so, right above it. And you're going to make sure that each fence gate is open. And once you've done that, guys, just break that block right underneath. Now let's replicate that on this side as well. Add a row of blocks with your fence gates on top. Make sure they're all open. And on top of the hopper, guys, you're going to add a straight row of fences. And you're going to extend that fence 3 blocks in height. So you're going to do it on this side. And you're going to replicate that on this side as well. Fantastic. Now, once you've done that, guys, make sure you get a block of your choice, and you're going to place it right in front, and you're going to make this a 3 high wall on both sides. So extend that on both sides. Just kind of cover all this up because you don't want none of the water to spill out. Now, get your buckets of water, guys, and from the grass area, you're going to place your water source right there so that everything flows forward towards the center. And that's where you're going to place your kelp. So you can plant that right now. Now get your water source, extend it on this side as well. Try not to fall in because it's going to be a pain to get out. And then you're going to add your kelp right inside of that water source. Perfect. So it guarantees that everything gets pushed forward. And all you have to do at this point, guys, is add a secondary water source in front of each observer block. And replicate that on the other side as well. What's going to happen here, guys, because of that fence gate, it guarantees that the kelp will get pushed forward. All right, now we're going to start planting everything. So make sure you take the time now to really get everything going. Plant everything as it is, guys. And that's it. You got your sugarcane on the bottom, bamboo on top, and in the center, guys, we're going to use a hoe and just kind of just set this ground up for planting. Now I'm going to explain a little more in depth why the hoppers are underneath the block and not on the side of it. Now you see this little space here, guys? It's a little lower than the actual grass plot because this farmland is a lot smaller, so it's technically not a full block. Now you see this hopper right here, guys? That hopper takes anything that's in that block space right there. Now, because that dirt is not a full block, anything that falls on top of it also falls above the hopper, meaning the hopper can suck it up immediately. So that's why we always use that kind of method with, farmland and etc. to really pick up items like so. Now, at this point, guys, once you're done planting your pumpkins and melons, we're going to start working on the storage, overflow, and optional extra room. Now, right back here, guys, you're going to break about 8 blocks going towards the back, and then 1 block towards the side, and then 1 block deep. Perfect. Now at that point, guys, make sure you place a hopper there going towards that direction. As you can see, let me break this. It's going towards the left. Then you can place a barrel on top with a hopper going towards the barrel. And then a straight line of hoppers going towards that direction until you connect with the rest of the system. Now it's going to be a little funny, guys. Make sure you break 2 blocks here, add a hopper towards the second one, and then 1 towards the first one that we just placed on the side. Now right here in the back, you're going to add 2 barrels with a hopper on top, 2 more barrels, and another set of hoppers, and create this pattern all the way till you get parallel to the last farm. Now you're going to place a hopper going towards that hopper to connect that system with the rest, and vice versa here, guys, and you're simply going to connect these hoppers with the rest of the other farms like so. Perfect. Add those hoppers there, add a hopper line right here to connect with this hopper line. And there you have it, guys. The entire system is connected. Now you're going to dig about 2 blocks deep and make this spacing that's 2 by 4 in dimensions. Now make sure you add a dropper there, guys, and an additional 9 more droppers, making this a grand total of 10 droppers. So we're going to count just to confirm that. We're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 going straight up. Then you're going to add a comparator on subtract mode, just to be on the safe side. Block in front of it with a redstone dust, another block, and a repeater going forward. Now, normally we would add a redstone dust there, but not yet, guys. Not yet. We do that at the last part of this. Now, right there where that redstone dust is, you're going to add a straight line of observer blocks going upwards and observer blocks on the side of this as well. And blocks right in front. Fantastic. Now right here on top of that, you're going to add a block there and extend about 6 blocks going forward. Make sure it's a total of 6 blocks. And add your 1 barrel right here. Now break those blocks. And you're going to add 6 hoppers going towards that direction like so. Now at this point, guys, we're going to start creating the sorting system and the storage section. Now add a block right there, one below. Add 3 like so. Then add another 3 going right across from this point. Break that one and place it right underneath. So you should have this really cool shape. Now here in the bottom, you're going to add a repeater going forward. Add 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks. And then you're going to add 4 repeaters going right across. Then you're going to add a block in the back, block in the front. And in that front block, guys, you're going to add a redstone torch right underneath. See? Then add 3 rows of blocks like so. Now, once you have this layout, guys, right here on top of this block, you're going to add a comparator going forward and 3 lines of redstone dust in front of each comparator. So basically, you're going to cover that whole top part with some redstone dust. Now, once you've done that, right where the comparators at, you're going to add a hopper going towards the comparator. Perfect. Then go about 1 block here on the side and the front here, guys. Add a row of blocks, temporary. And you're going to add your barrels right in front. Now, guys, you don't have to use barrels. If you want, you can use chests. Just make sure they're not connected. But I just like to use barrels. They just look nicer. And apparently, they cost less lag. So I heard. Now, once you've done that, guys, you're going to add a hopper going towards each barrel. Fantastic. Now, this is the fun part, guys. Add a block right there underneath the barrel and add a large chest in front of it. Now, this is the part, guys, where you can really make as many chests as you want per section. I'm just adding 6 large chests, but you can really change this if you want to, make it smaller, bigger, and just kind of customize it to your style. And you're going to do that across each section here like so. Now, once you've done that, guys, add a hopper going towards each chest forward like so. Now, right here on that overflow part, guys, you're going to add a hopper and barrel combination all the way down till you get to the bottom. Perfect. Now, once you get down here, guys, you're going to add a dropper facing inwards. You're going to place a block on the side, a comparator going forward, place a block in front of it. Make sure the comparator is in subtract mode with some redstone dust there, a block in front, another repeater going the opposite direction with 2 pieces of redstone dust and a block right behind the dropper. Now, in an L shape, we're going to create that water flow. So first here, you're going to place some sand. You're going to place a block right there at an angle, 2 on the side, and that's where you're going to place your cactus. Now, you can add 1 bucket of water right here, and then 2 blocks like so, creating this kind of nice L shape going forward. So total of 3 blocks. And as you can see, guys, when items are coming in, they're going to automatically get destroyed in that cactus, so you don't have any overflow issues. Now, on the side of this dropper, guys, you're going to place a hopper and a barrel going upwards, or a chest, whatever you want to use. Place another hopper going forward, 2 more going towards that direction, guys. And all you have to do, guys, is place a large chest. That's if you want to return items back to the system. It's completely optional. Now, at this point, guys, we're going to start doing the coding for the actual sorting. So right here in the front of the hopper, guys, You're going to add 1 piece of dirt in the last 4 slots and just add 3, in this case, melons. In the second one, you're going to do the same exact thing, add 1 block in one of the last 4 slots and just add 3 of each item. Okay, guys? Because trust me, this system itself is going to replenish the whole thing and really set it up perfectly. So you don't even have to go that crazy as far as setting this part up. Perfect. Now, once you've done that, guys, now you can go right back to the bottom here and add that redstone dust there. And that's going to activate the backload of items that was kind of being generated when we were actually building this. Now, optional, guys, that second floor, guys, I just simply started from the hopper itself and just added an awesome platform right above it. And you can really personalize the second floor to be whatever you want. Now, I have a world download in the description if you want to see the details I made. And just check it out, guys. It's free. And make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And once again, thank you so much.
Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and to click that subscribe button if you want to join. Thank you.